Hi guys, welcome back. 5 things I hate about breastfeeding. 1 is feeling nauseous when I'm breastfeeding. As soon as I start to breastfeed, I start to feel nauseous. I can't eat, I can't think about food, and I can't drink anything. Hi, we can't have a video about BOWIE. Say hi. Number 2, painful nipples. People told me how painful breastfeeding was in your nipples. I read it in books, I knew all about it, but when reality hit and I didn't really know exactly how painful it was going to be and how discouraging the pain in your nipples is every time they latch on. So that was a real hard time to get through. It lasted me about 2 weeks, and when finally the pain went away, it was such a relief and I could actually kind of start to enjoy breastfeeding. Number 3, painful letdown. I wouldn't say it's painful anymore, more uncomfortable. But still having letdown every time I think about my baby, every time I look at a picture of him, I might get let down. Every time I feed him, and as soon as he latches on, he will suck and suck and suck, and then that will stimulate my letdown and the flow of milk, and I can feel my milk let down, and it feels like stinging nails inside my boobs. It's stinging, really uncomfortable feeling, and I can kind of feel the flow of the milk go, and I thought that would go away with time, but it's just got easier to deal with and less annoying. Number 4, only I can feed my son. He doesn't like to drink from bottles, even though we have a bunch of different types. Sometimes he will take a bottle, but I really just don't give it to him enough for him to regularly take a bottle, and I know that I can just leave him and he'll be fine taking the bottle. So Number 5, now this one's a biggie, only he can fall asleep when I'm breastfeeding him. It's the most frustrating thing that we have to deal with during breastfeeding, is that now he loves falling to sleep on my boob. So I never get 5 minutes to myself. I can't, even when my husband's come home from work and I'm cooking dinner and my husband has the time that he could just go put him down to bed after I fed him, or that just doesn't happen. So even if I breastfed him recently and he's still tired, he will not go to sleep. So he just has to fall asleep on my boob. Hi. He just woke up right now. So he's so smiling. Are you happy? Got some sleep in your eye. Yeah, so he likes to fall asleep on my boob, even if he's not drinking a lot of milk. So even if my husband wanted to give him a bottle, he would not fall asleep. It's about the comfort of breastfeeding and just being on my boob. Even all those things I told you are totally negative, the breastfeeding is amazing. I love breastfeeding. I'm not ready to give up my breastfeeding relationship with my son. It saves us a lot of money on formula. It's, you know, breast is best, and always say, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. If I had any issues with breastfeeding, serious issues with supply and just him latching, then I wouldn't have forced myself, and I wouldn't have starved my baby. I would have used formula if I needed to, but I'm lucky enough that we never needed to use it. So breastfeeding is not easy. Yes, it's natural. It's completely natural, and it's something that every woman has the ability to do. It doesn't mean it's easy, doesn't mean it's going to work out, doesn't mean it's the easiest thing for a mother to do. It's the best way I can feed my baby, and it's worked out for us. If I knew how hard it was going to be, I probably would never have even tried to breastfeed in the first place. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? So we can't have a breastfeeding video about breastfeeding. Are you hungry, Bubba? So my right side is his favorite side to feed on. Even though this was a 5 things I had about breastfeeding, I'm going to leave a PS, which is number 6. PS, I also hate the fact that even though I'm back down to my pre-pregnancy body size and weight, I can't wear half the clothes that I wore before because there's no boob access. I can't get to my boobs wearing certain clothes like high necklines, just tight-fitting tops where I can't get my boob out the side or out the front. I can't wear long maxi dresses that don't have an access. I can't really find many wrap dresses. Or I know they do sell certain tank tops for breastfeeding, but I just didn't realize it just didn't come across to me that I would have to like completely change my wardrobe after getting back down to my pregnancy weight. So right now I feel the letdown coming down. He's stimulated my letdown, and I can feel the rushing and the stinging in my boobs, both sides. Before my supply stabilized, I would leak on the other side when I had an oversupply. So this is 6 months of breastfeeding. He's about 5.5 months now, so coming up to 6 months of breastfeeding. I don't have to help him latch anymore. He'll latch on himself. I just need to make sure that his mouth is close to my nipple. He could grab the side of my nipple and start sucking on that, and that's extremely painful and makes me jump. It's kind of like someone just pinched you on the nipple and squeezed your nipple. That's it for my 5 things I hated about breastfeeding. 5 things that I am working on with breastfeeding and working through. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like if you liked the video, and subscribe if you'd like to hear more about my childbearing journey. Thanks, guys.